I'm Martin Pearce. I've been a franchise dealer for 7.5 years and I love my job. I have one of the best runs in the world, I think, up here in far north Queensland. And I love every day of it. Snap-on has been the best choice for me. I get a lot of satisfaction out of the hard work I do and with the rewards that I'm reaping. Prior to Snap-on, I was a motor mechanic for about 20 years. I started as an apprentice, worked my way up to a tradesman. After quite a lot of years working for a boss, I was looking for other business opportunities. I looked at things like ice cream shops, I looked at video shops, I looked at a few other businesses as well. I always wanted to be my own boss, I wanted to run my own business, so I had all these other wonderful ideas of what I wanted to do. And then, fortunately, my franchisee's truck came up for sale. It took me about 6 to 7 months to settle on the business. I did a lot of due diligence, a lot of homework. I have to be honest, I was very worried, I was nervous. It was a massive step. Being a mechanic, having used the product, I just knew it was a good thing. One of the best things about Snap-on compared to a lot of other businesses I've looked at, they have a structure and systems in place that have been proven for 91 years. And those systems and structures, if you follow them to the T, you can't fail. Okay, it's up to yourself, but as long as you follow those main structures and ideas, you will be successful. When I started the business, the backup and support was fantastic. The first step we had to do was go to America for 1 week's training. That training was absolutely amazing. It actually made me realise I didn't know a lot about tools at all. The good thing was, when I got back to Australia, I wasn't left alone. Anytime I need help or assistance, it's just a telephone call away. I can call other franchisees, I can call my SDM, who is my right-hand man. I had a field manager with me for 3 weeks. He travelled in the van with me for 3 weeks. He showed me how to use the computer system properly in the real-world situations. He showed me how to liaise with customers, how to repair ratchets, how to sell tools. As far as the truck itself, I had the truck and body built down in Sydney, and it was built to the Snap-on specifications, so I didn't have to go in there and figure out how it was going to be built, how it was going to be set up. When I received the truck, took delivery of the truck, my SDM came up with me and helped me set it up. It took us a week. From that time on, after the 3-week period, we then went into a situation where I was by myself, but not really by myself. Always just one phone call away, I could speak to anybody I want. They do all the hard work behind the scenes. All I've got to do is put those promotions together, put the stock together, put all their ideas together, get out there, smile, get on the street and start selling. My day normally starts, and it varies day to day, but somewhere between 6:30 and 7 o'clock each day. I start my day by turning the computer on and going through my pre-list for the day. This is my Bible. Without it, I cannot operate. What I do with the pre-list is that I look at each stop, I highlight the balances that are owing, I highlight back orders and needs. And basically this is my run for Thursday. And as you can see, I have lots and lots of customers and lots of things that you cannot remember without the pre-list. Very important. From that list, I also write down notes that I might need to talk to my customers about at each stop. And then from there on, make sure the tool's ready, all the tools are in position, and that's it. I'm into the truck. I'm ready to go, get out there and start selling. 8 to 10 hours, depending what day it is. And that involves all kinds of workshops. It involves councils, it involves one-man workshops, dealerships, heavy vehicle mechanics, boat mechanics, aircraft mechanics, you name it. Anybody who uses tools. When people first walk into my truck, and I mean the first time someone walks into my truck, I step back and just watch them. The first thing they do is they look around the walls and they're going, wow. And then after a few seconds, they'll kind of like look up and then their head will jut back quickly and they'll go, check the roof out. They're even on the roof. Tools are everywhere. It's very inspiring and it makes you realise that you're doing the right thing and that you've got your truck set up nicely.
That's a lot.
All right, see you next week. Bye. Being a Snap-on franchisee is damn hard work. But let me say, and let me qualify that by saying any business is hard work. And I tell you what, the harder you work, the more you get out of it. Snap-on has been the best choice for me. I get a lot of satisfaction out of the hard work I do and with the rewards that I'm reaping. My wife and I, we own our own house, we've bought another property, we own our car, we've put our daughter through university and a private school. I could not have done that working for a boss. Snap-on is rewarding and I'm very, very satisfied with what I've done. Being a Snap-on franchisee, best decision I've ever made.